So it should work. Yeah! With this, I now have created flight. Ah, my beautiful piece of armor, giving me a pristine force field. The only thing that can make it better? A giant turkey on my head. Oh my goodness. Anyway, welcome back to Oceanblock, everybody. I got something very special to show you all really quickly. So if you look right here, you can see this whole thing here. I automated all of these different things right here inside of this crafter, which allows me to be able to automate all of these processors and stuff like that, so that way I can have those things going. And I also automated all of the alloys and the circuits. So really I just automated a lot of the stuff that's just gonna need all these things, and I boosted all of them up to their maximum tier, which is why they got purple. Oh my goodness, purple is slowly becoming my favorite color. Oh my gosh. And you also might be able to see this new ender chest right here, which has something very, very special to it. And that purplicious chest is connected right over to here. So what we have over here is a laser drill. I have fully upgraded every single one of these things and, you know, pumped them full of power because they need power to run. So now they're all processing at their maximum speed going inside of this thing, which then fills it all the way up. And with this purple laser lenses right here, it sets it to be able to get a specific ore, and that ore being the draconium ore. So it doesn't even need to have a draconium ore underneath this thing. It just basically just pulls it from the ether as long as it's in the correct conditions. That ore will then go up into here, and then anything that is not draconium will then get pulled out into here. To be honest, I'm not sure if anything else can actually even be made, but I haven't seen anything else, so it's just a precaution. Then the draconium will then go right back out from here into here. After that, it all gets smelted down right here, turned to the draconium, and sent right back into the system. It's very nice. Which means now I have a grand total of 5.7k draconium ingots. Yep, we have done good things here today. So, for today's video, we have a very special plan. So y'all remember the last video where I tried to get myself some true creative flight along with all of my other shieldings and stuff like that inside of this wyvern chest piece, which didn't end up working out because I discovered that only draconic and upwards of the armor tiers is actually able to fly. So in order for me to actually be able to get that level, I'm first going to need to make myself awakened to draconium. So in order for me to do that, I need to have all of these things here. Now, I did obtain another dragon heart, so all that's left is going to be to just make ourselves 7 cores, and then I should be able to just pull everything out right now. Then after that, what we'll need to do is we'll need to start putting in all of these things into their proper placements, and then with the final ones, this should work out. I have made a grave miscalculation. I meant it needed to be 6, and then it can convert properly. Oh my goodness, I am quite stupid, in fact. So let's see, how are we doing on power? Not terrible, actually. The power is still flowing properly. So then once all this is done, which it will be here very soon, we will have ourselves the awakened draconium blocks. And there we go, now we have ourselves the awakened draconium. So, in order for us to keep getting this, we're going to keep needing dragon hearts, which is a little inconvenient, not gonna lie. I really don't like that. So instead, even though this might not work out entirely well, we are going to at least try to make some of these seeds. There's a part of me that will always love each time I create a new seed in this mod, just because this whole visual effect looks really sick. So I decided to put a power pot here, just so that way this thing can actually progress better for itself, for a very specific reason. And you might be thinking that, you know, if for those of you who've seen previous videos, I can't sustain any more than 3 power pots because I already had strained myself. And you're right. So I took the one for my Inferium Essence because, I mean, I'm not too stressed about that one anymore. So, yeah, we can go ahead and just put this one into here, and then we can go ahead and then let this whole thing get going, and it should remain the same. Yes, it does. So everything is going to be a-okay. So why do I want to put this in a power pot? Well, here's the thing. When we craft the essence that we get from these seeds, it only gives us 3 nuggets. And we actually are going to need quite a lot of blocks. And since each one of these things generations makes 16 of the essence, we're going to get at least 3 nuggets each time for each generation. And thus, if we go into here, we can now see our awakened draconium essence. It is very, very nice, but we aren't really done yet because there is still something else that we are going to want to do, and that's going to be to make a new recipe right here. So what we want to do is we want to put all of this right here, which will then make the nuggets. then we can click apply, and now that recipe is inside of this crafter as well. I figured I might as well use this one since there's still space for it, and then once we're ready, we can go ahead and then put this thing in the exporter, so that way it'll know to export all the essence collected in there into here. We do not want to do that though, as there is still one more thing that we need. We're going to need to make another compacting drawer for the essence, or well, not the essence, the final product. Literally about 10 seconds later. Alrighty, there we go. We got ourselves the compacting drawer. Okay, so then once we get that ready, wait a minute. Here's the best way that I can do this. Let's go ahead and then pop all of this stuff into here, and then we can go ahead and then lock this baby. And there we go. Now it's already configured to that. So now we can go ahead and then just throw this part into here, and there we go. We have now automated our awakened draconium. So then let's go ahead and then throw all this into here, and we can get as much of that as we can, and then it will always be compacting into each of these forms, all connected down to there, so I will have all of it in each form if I need it for whatever purpose. So now that we've gotten all of that, we can now get to the next things that we're going to need, which is going to be the draconic fusion injectors. Which, with these, we can then start using draconic crafting recipes. Now, admittedly, I haven't actually gotten all of these things over here to wyvern just yet, because, you know, I was a little bit busy with a bunch of other things, so I haven't really gotten around to it. But I do still have enough of these things at the wyvern level in order to be able to make myself the draconic armor. Now, the only problem is that I'm going to need myself 8 of these awakened draconium blocks, and I currently only have 3. So I'm left with 2 options. One is that I can wait for everything to play out with all of this stuff, with all the essence, so that way it can then get turned into it for who knows how long that will take. I mean, actually, if I look into here, I could probably math that out, but I mean, that's a lot of math. Not sure I want to do that. I could try and time and a bottle it, but that'll suck up a lot of power, which admittedly could be a good choice of action, but alternatively, I do have another option, and that is, since I only am going to need 8 of these, we're probably close enough to the point where I will be able to get to myself the 4th one of these already, which would be putting us halfway there. And since when we make these through the normal crafting means, all I'd really need to do is fight the dragon one more time, and then I could wait for the other one to get into there if it's not already in there by the time I get back. So I think that is definitely going to be the choice in our actions, is going to be fighting the dragon. Hello, Mayor Ender Dragon. How are you doing on this fine day? Oh, what a fine day it is for when we get these things, especially to have a turkey head. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Oh, hey, zoned down. Oh, yes, my joke paid off. Now he can die. Now you can die, heathen. Oh my goodness, it's a good thing I have those absorption hearts. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, come here. Come here and die. Come here and die. Seriously, get over here. Yes, 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 I'm bringing him down. Oh my goodness, yes. I wonder what's like the maximum amount of damage I can actually do to this guy. Like, just in general, or even just maximum amount of damage I can do. Come on, die, die. Come on. Oh gosh, that was so close. Oh, dang it, come on. Maybe I should have brought beds and tried to bed strat this guy. Yes, yes, there we go. I will not wait. I will not wait. I am so impatient right now. Yes, come on, die, die, come on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shoot him with bow. I'm gonna shoot him with bow. He's gonna die to a bow power. Yeah, you don't even get the dignity of my sword. Die, heathen. Oh gosh, you are lagging. Die! Yeah! Yes! Oh my gosh, he's freaking out. Is he okay? Oh, he just decided he wanted to go there to die. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so I mapped it all out. In order to get all this, I need 64 diamonds, 16 wyvern cores, and of course the 8 draconium blocks. Yes, there we go. Oh my goodness, it's finally working. Ah! Oh my goodness, you all have no idea how good this actually is for me. Like, seriously. This mod, it is so convoluted. Like, there's so much things into it. It's just got so much stuff all over the place. But now, we're going to get ourselves the correct one for all of this. Ah, it's beautiful. Look at this thing. Like, seriously, take a good darn look at this thing. It looks awesome. It's beautiful. And now that we got that one, we can go ahead and then proceed with the next phase in the plan.
5 minutes later.
Alrighty, so we got all of the ones that I could make up to their draconium levels. So now all that's left for us to do is to take out our wyvern chest piece, throw it into there, and then we can go ahead and start filling all of these things up with the proper ingredients. And then we can now craft this thing. So I think this thing said it takes 32 million OP, which apparently doesn't seem like it's a lot because it's just like, yeah, it just goes real fast. Oh my goodness gracious. And then it's just going all the way up. Yep. We now have ourselves the draconic chest piece. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. It doesn't match as well anymore, but you know what? I think it looks sick. So what is nice about these things is that you can use the older modules. Basically, you can only use at your level or lower. So since Wyvern was the lowest level, I couldn't use anything higher. However, even though I have the Wyvern flight module, I still can't fly despite the fact that I now have the draconic armor. And this is the reason why I needed it, because in order for me to use it, I need the draconic flight module. So, you know, it kind of works and it doesn't at the same time. How am I one short? Okay, so if we combine all these things together, okay. So I have enough to make 3, and then I have another 3 right here. So by the next generation of these things, it should give me enough. Oh my gosh, I think that's exactly enough. After that, we're just gonna need to make ourselves 2 wyvern cores. I should still have fire rockets in here somewhere, because I made 3. Yes, it does. For some reason, REI or JI or whichever this one is, does not work with this one. And then I'm going to need a potion of slow falling, which I did preemptively make, because I spent some time in, you know, without sleepless nights, so that way I can get some phantom membrane. So then we should be able to combine all of these things together, and there we go. Now we have ourselves the draconium flight module, which means if we throw this baby in here, let's rearrange some things. I keep forgetting that this thing is like the big chunky boy, because these things just get progressively bigger. Then we can go ahead and put these things right here. So if I am correct about this, I could be horribly wrong, and it could be because I only test this in a creative world. I did switch to survival, so it should work. Yeah! Oh my gosh. With this, I now have creative flight. Oh my gosh. So why this is better is because with the jetpack, even though it made me go faster, it also kind of dragged me down a bit. So if I ever need to like work up on something and be more stable, this thing is not really that good for that. But this, oh yeah, is this good. Oh my gosh, everything we have done so far has been for this moment. And I've just noticed something. My aura is still purple, so I'm wondering if that's because I actually have the wyvern level shields. So if I upgraded these things to be the next level shields, I'm wondering if that would work better. However, that does appear like it's going to take... Yeah, it's going to take a lot more stuff, which means I'm going to need more of the draconium fusion injector. So yeah, I'm going to be pretty busy in between episodes. I can bet you that already. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try and take the time to actually be able to get the higher upgrades for these things. It's just going to take me a while. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. So let's go ahead and then open up our achievement book and then collect all of our achievement. Are you kidding me? So it was like, in the video where I got my refined storage system, when I'd opened up the random rewards, I got this 256k storage block. I've barely used up, I've only used up 1% of this. And now we have ourselves a 16, no, yeah, what? Wait, hang on a minute. Something ain't right here. Is this 16 million? There is no way that this thing is 16... It's 16 million. Why am I going to need 16 million stuff? I'm never gonna use 16 million stuff. Is this thing even connected to this? I don't know. Let's get a cable just to be safe. There we go. Now it's all well and connected. Oh my. Don't forget to like, subscribe for my little turkey with a beer on it, and check out my last Oceanblock video. Bye-bye!